So here we are now in the playoffs. We get to play the Dallas Cowboys in our building. And if you're curious about the final stats of our first regular season, you can go into the last episode in the playlist where I went through all that good stuff. And yeah, here we go. Let's get right into it, not waste any more time.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's the NFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great
Ty Johnson's fired up
between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
Not that good of a season by Matt Stafford, a.k.a. me, of course.
Way back in 2009, it's Matthew Stafford.
Still getting used to throwing the ball on all Madden in the next gen.
2014 and 2016, but they bowed out in their first game in each opportunity. This is a Lions franchise that's looking for their first playoff win since the 1990s and their first championship since 1957. So Matthew Stafford eager to put on a show here, happy to have his team back in the playoffs.
Let's see.
And frankly, a little bit of a surprise that he got the Lions there.
Let's bring James over.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he's gonna be
That was beautiful, but it doesn't look like it's going to hold up.
So a decent gain, but all
Oh, Leighton Vander Esch is hurt, though.
Bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
That's a break for us. I'd never like to root for an injury, but
now they face a second
now they have
down.
two really crappy middle linebackers.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
What play do I want to go with?
This defense looking for an early stop.
Okay, they're going to be blitzing.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent
Perfect.
play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Jump on and hold on.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Let's go outside
line.
zone with Ty.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Yeah.
Just a yard or
He has great acceleration around the edge. He's faster than DeAndre Swift.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
Get off me.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
See, one of the weaknesses of the Dallas Cowboys defense is their defensive tackle. They don't have, they don't have a run stuffer in the middle of their defensive line. That's one of their weaknesses. And then their two middle linebackers, I mean, without Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith, they're kind of screwed.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it?
Oh, Van Der Esch is back.
Last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your
cover one
stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
No, that was cover 3.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion.
Mesh.
So this is a big play coming up
Stick.
here on 3rd down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
Here we go. Let's get him.
Yeah, this defense is soft.
There to make the grab.
We're going to be able to put up 30 on these guys. Telling you.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games.
They didn't really offer much resistance there. I mean, we pretty much did whatever we wanted.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now, can we stop their offense, though? I mean, it's going to be, if we can't stop their offense, it's going to be a shootout.
And technically, you'd still call him a young quarterback in this league, but he's now at that stage of his career where we're about to take the word young and remove it because he's been in this situation before. He's been in the playoffs. Now he wants to advance his team deep and find his way into a Super Bowl. He's ready to take the next step.
So
I don't think they really have a tight end who can threaten us just good.
At their own 22. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Oh, now he's
Oh, that ball's out.
Oh, you got to feel it.
Oh, baby. Let's look at that replay. Looks like Amari had it stripped right out of his hand.
I love your description.
Coleman ripped it out. Wow.
Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
Wow. Cowboys could not have gotten off to a worse start, quite literally. Wow.
You can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard.
What a play. What a play. I mean, at this point, we're up 2 scores. All we really have to do now is just not make the big mistake.
Factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. And if you're coming from a warm weather place and, you know, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you, a lot of times they'll go on the road.
I don't know why they're talking about this, because we're literally in a dome.
Place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force him.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to
Michael Gallup got beat, or got us beat deep.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that.
Yeah, but they're behind 2 scores.
Is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Yeah, I was worried about that. I was worried about him going to the locker room.
They face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
They going verts?
Prescott from the gun. Open man lamb. It's complete. And he is out.
That was just a drag. Abdominal tear. He was holding his wrist.
It's good for a first down.
He was holding his wrist, and you're going to tell me he had an abdominal tear?
From the red zone now, Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
They got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
All right, well, unfortunately, Dallas has to play defense, too. I don't plan on getting stopped all day.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is
they're so soft.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit.
This defense is so soft.
From the 36, Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Of course.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Okay.
Picked by Darryl Worley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things.
He completely bodied the hell out of Kenny Galladay.
Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 34-yard.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd.
That's what we needed. We need a 3 and out. That's what we need. Oh, man. He's really giving it to him.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to find his
Oh,
man
no.
That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy.
Oh, my God. I literally almost blew that.
16, but even that's
Goodness.
it's 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got
Goodness, I almost blew that. I would have been so upset.
After him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, no harm done on that turnover.
And Detroit getting set to go now. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Yeah, we have to.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
They're in man.
Operating from the gun. Stafford, a slant to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39.
Go ahead and put a TD on the board.
1st down run, call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're in man again.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Yep, they were in cover 1.
No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. 2 1st downs have them up to the 41.
Looks like they might be blitzing.
From the gun, Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1st down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He'll wind up getting
I thought I was going to give it to the running back there. Good I didn't fumble there.
Instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Stafford throws complete to Galladay. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down at Stafford.
Oh, no.
Football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Cowboys.
I have no idea who that number 3 is.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked.
Is that Clay Matthews?
Feel just a little bit of sympathy
Man.
there, though. So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing: take care of the football.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of
Can't believe I
10.
turned it over twice already. Goodness, that's not how you win football games.
But when it's Deke and Zach, that probably makes it extra tough, doesn't it?
Predicament. I like that word because when you look at it from the defense's perspective, hard to commit either way, right? Because if you do, you're over-committing. That's what they call a stressful situation. Many think that Dak should keep the ball more. Built so well, so solid, and running was a huge part of what he did at Mississippi State.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Elliott, toss right.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll lose yardage on the play.
Big play. Big play by Aquara.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
And the Cowboy first down.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking left side.
No, sir.
It's Elliott.
No, sir.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did
Holding.
getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Nope.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
Fantastic.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. He rifles
Go.
up, it's
Go,
intercepted.
Jeff Okuda. Go.
By Jeff Okuda.
Go. You ain't catching him.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring
Let's
it
go.
Interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
We've scored 2 touchdowns defensively.
It's pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Yes. That's a backbreaker. That might be the backbreaker. He sat right on it, too. Jumped it.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first.
God, this game has already been a roller coaster.
With a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Nickel.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
All they ran was slants.
With just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Prescott from the gun on third. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a terrible punt. I bet you we could put 3 more on the board before half.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this one to Galladay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I have a feeling they might be sending somebody. Nope.
First and 10, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete.
That wasn't. That play wasn't as effective as I would have liked.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Action scissors.
Cross.
6
was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. On the crossing route, complete.
That's a good play.
And he will have a first.
I got to run that play more.
Range now at the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That was perfect against cover 2.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
All right.
And they will open things up a bit more.
Good. Very good. They get the ball to start the second half, though.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's the first of 2 games here on this wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys.
All right, hang on.
2 takeaways each.
To kick off for Detroit.
One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
That didn't work.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Is that you, Coleman?
2 yards the loss, 2nd
Is that Coleman?
This defense
The corner? I think it is.
They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Yep, he was the first to the ball. Put him down.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Elliott. And for a 2nd straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Third and long for Prescott. Cooper's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards.